Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you happen to be. I'm John Kapora, and my head hurts. Last weekend was a blur of Halloween parties and buffalo chicken wing dip, but I'm duty-bound to present our best-selling cards of the past week. Let's get after it. Teamer Energy looks like the runaway best deck in Standard, and unless one of the super teams comes up with something really spicy for Pro Tour Ixalan, it's going to stay that way. Longtusk Cub makes Teamer Energy better than just another mid-range deck, giving the deck an early play with closing speed that most decks would kill for. Cast Out is an instant speed catch-all answer that isn't going to break the bank. It's pretty simple to see why this one sold so well. There's rumblings of a mono-black Standard deck, and since it's only one color, casting Walk the Plank is a piece of cake. That same mono-black deck can also cast Gifted Aetherborn without breaking a sweat. One of the worst feelings in Standard right now is when your opponent casts Gifted Aetherborn and you have a Bristling Hydra in hand with no removal. Feels bad, man. Blue-green Merfolk will continue to pique the interest of modern players looking for the next cool thing, and Merfolk Branchwalker makes the deck really tick, acting as more copies of Silvergill Adept, one of the best pre-Ixalan Merfolk. Chef of Dunes is an obvious enough inclusion in decks that already make a ton of tokens anyway, and Standard's got a bunch of those decks. And Chef of Dunes doesn't even take up a spell slot. If a new Standard archetype does surface at Pro Tour Ixalan, I think it's going to heavily feature Chart a Course. Chart a Course is the best rate on two cards we've seen in a long time, and it has the potential to take a pedestrian deck and turn it into a world beater. Opt is great. It makes a ton of modern decks better and will definitely make its impact on Standard sooner rather than later. Bank on it. Kitesail Freebooter is an interesting take on a card that's existed for more than 10 years at this point, and its creature types plus the fact that it has flying push it over the top of past versions of the card. But our number one seller is Unclaimed Territory. It's huge in tribal decks all over Standard and Modern, and it even features in Corbin's Mining Modern video this week, which I highly recommend. I mean, I'm in it, so I have to recommend it. Until then, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you next time.